the man of the hour. Go get him, MP.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Orlando Magic have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Mavericks? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now the starting group for Orlando. Cunningham is out there with Rainman. Then it's Tatum, and it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Dallas, we've got Irving. Arias Baisley is out there with Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Ryder in at the point guard position. You look at Orlando. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents up 3-0 now, Greg, and looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the wind is at their backs now. It would literally take a miracle to stop them.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Irving. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Tatum on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fires top of the key. And that one drops for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ryder, then the pass to Gafford. He dishes it to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Out of hand on it. They get it back. Here's Rainman. Cunningham left side. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Gafford. Out to the right wing. Baisley sets a screen. Here's Ryder. To the paint. Misses in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Rainman. He's covered by Irving. And the shot goes in. Rainman's got his second basket of the game. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Rainman with the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Ryder. Back to Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 6 points.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Here's Rainman. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And it's 8 points for Rainman.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Irving, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Ryder, and there's the pass to Gafford. Dishes to Thompson. Passes it to Ryder. Tries it from 19. Orlando grabs the miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Rainman missing. Mavericks trail by 6. They're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Gafford. Here's Ryder. Down low. The shot's good from Irving. He's got 8.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Rainman and Orlando again with the bucket.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Ryder. Back to Thompson, and stolen by Tatum. Here's Cunningham. Here's Kramer. And at last, they get one to fall.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this thing.
Ryder, then the pass to Thompson. To the middle. He feeds it to Irving. That's tipped. Oh, Tatum in position. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Irving's got 10.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
He was all alone on that one. 15 points for Rainman.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Here's Ryder. And Tatum pulls it down.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Ryder after the made shot from Rainman. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Tatum, that's for 2. Again, the Magic score.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Ryder. He has yet to score. Paisley sets a screen to the inside. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
This is something Paisley must hone. When he's scoring inside at a good percentage, what a bonus.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now, here's Thompson. Irving can't hit. Pass to Rainman. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Shoots over Hachimura. Here's Gafford. And the pass to Paisley. He kicks to Irving. Second shot opportunity. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Rainman. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Rainman's got 19 points.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Ryder. Still scoreless. Paisley sets a screen. Ryder, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Irving following the bucket by Orlando. Here's Gafford. And Lively pulls it down. One-on-one here. Here's Rainman. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
3 points. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. On the Mavericks with some changes. Owens is checked in for Baisley. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Thompson. And it's Suggs in for Irving. Now here's DiVincenzo. And a wide open look for Owens. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Orlando leading by 18. To the paint. Orlando moving the ball around. Takes a step back. Passes it to Lively. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rainman. And Orlando again with the bucket.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Suggs with the ball. Oh, that's blocked. Tatum dishes to Cunningham. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Pass to Rainman. And here is Hachimura. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dallas calls timeout. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Carter, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Ryder. Russell, he's checked in for the Magic. Here's Irving. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Irving's got 14.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Outside, Russell. There's the pick. Here's Rainman. Again, the Magic score.
Assist goes to D'Angelo Russell.
1:02 left in the first quarter. And on the way from Irving for three. Orlando grabs the miss. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Now Tatum following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Tatum sinks that one from the post. 8 points for him.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. And then Carter with the jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Irving passes to Owens. And Tatum pulls it down. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Orlando rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And so in the game for the Magic, Rainman is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's O'Brien in at the four-man position. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Suggs has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Jalen Suggs sees an opportunity to create an extra chance for his team, and he goes after it.
Here's Rainman, covered by Irving. Out to Russell. There's the three. Owens with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Rainman going inside. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 34 points for Rainman.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside Irving. And it's Dallas with another.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving.
Here's Rainman. Again, the Magic score.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Baisley's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. There's the dish to Carter over Robinson. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
What a nice play. Off the catch and shoot, the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. is true.
With the fadeaway. Again, the Magic score.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Outside Irving, from outside the arc. Kramer with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from Rainman. Outside Irving, 11 feet away. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Rainman. And Kyrie Irving gets the three. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
Top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Rainman's got 45 points.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Here's Irving. Robinson pulls it in. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Rainman. Shoots off the step back, and again it's Orlando converting.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
Now, here is Irving. Tight defense on him, and there it is for him. Irving's got 21.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
The pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And Thompson kicks to Suggs. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. Beasley sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Thompson. Defense right on him. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Carter. And Ryder subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Orlando also making some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Cunningham in for Russell.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Beasley. Fades and shoots. Orlando grabs the miss.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, they call him Rainman, and in the last game against Dallas, he played phenomenal. He had an impressive number.
The Magic decide to talk it over. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Look at Rainman, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Pass to Tatum. Here's Rainman. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
A deep three from Irving. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul.
Orlando's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving it around. Here's Ryder. Back to Thompson. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Rainman. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Irving. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Rainman with the bucket.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Now the pass to Thompson. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Rainman, covered by Irving. Got that bucket in no time at all. Rainman's got 58.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here's Ryder. Sinks the three-pointer.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Rainman. Rebound collected by Ryder. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. 20 seconds left in the first half. Beasley down low. He has 5. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Irving from long range. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Orlando Magic going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Dallas Mavericks.
Pretty simple. They're getting bullied on the boards. They want to come back. They got to knuckle up and buckle up and tuckle up.
Ooh, are you thinking serve up some elbow sandwiches?
I am.
I can tell you right now, that's my least favorite food. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They have all the momentum right now with the lead in the series and the lead in this game here at the half.
Man, like a runaway truck, like the diesel. They got all the momentum.
A team on a mission right now. Starting to see that finish line, and it's only making them hungrier.
The finals march is on. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. It's been a clinic out there by Rainman.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Thompson is out there with Darius Baisley. Then there's Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Ryder in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lively the pass to Kramer. And it's blocked.
Boy, blocking is a skill Darius Baisley is trying to develop, and that hard work paying off with the swat.
A nice shot by Irving.
This guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And it's the Magic with the ball. Inside, here's Cunningham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
A nice up fake by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line.
Dallas shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Passes it to Gafford. Kicks to Thompson. Here's Ryder. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he makes both free throws. Orlando's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Steps back and fires. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Ryder. He has 5. Now here's Thompson. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Dallas no good that time either.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Lively goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Gafford. Outside Irving. Gafford kicks to Thompson. Over Tatum. Rebound by the Magic. Kramer's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Baisley. That misses off the backboard. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Rainman. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends. and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Effort to screen on Cunningham. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Thompson, and stolen by Tatum. Here's Rainman. He's covered by Thompson. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Thompson passes to Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Over Tatum. Dallas again missing. On offense, here are the Magic. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. And it's Rainman missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rainman. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here is Gafford. In the corner, Irving with it. 5 to shoot. Dallas moving it around.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And got it! Another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Irving. And too long on the shot.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Cunningham. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Cunningham's got 6.
And great effort by Cunningham. Those are found points there.
Here's Ryder. 5 points in the game. Gafford finds Thompson. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Thompson passes to Baisley. Now Thompson. Trying to get something going. And Lively pulls it down.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Here's Ryder. Thompson outside and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. In the 3rd spot, Asar Thompson.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Suggs, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Suggs in the corner. Pass to Ryder. He dishes it to Suggs. To the paint. Here's Gafford.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Out to Russell. Takes a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
And Gafford throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Took him no time at all on that one.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Ryder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
To the inside, Owens. And the layup's good off the glass. Owens has got his first points in this one.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Here's Rainman. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Carter with a screen on Russell. Here's Ryder. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando. And another one falls.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. DiVincenzo kicks to Suggs. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
In a wide-open look for Hachimura. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
3 points.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Carter with a screen on Hachimura. DiVincenzo kicks to Carter. Dallas again missing. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Rainman. From the high post. Another one goes. Incredible.
And guys, he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Wow, he has been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down. Now, Suggs. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Magic just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well,
Getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Wendell Carter. Paisley comes in for Owen. Thompson, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Ryder subbed in for Jalen Suggs. So good, that's another bucket.
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoff.
I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this. Here's Ryder. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. A shot by Johnson, no good. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 15-6 run. Ryder, then the pass to Thompson. From the arc. Ryder, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As Baisley continues to develop his game, earning opportunities at the free throw line critical.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That one misses.
Boy, Darius Baisley is enticing, guys. You're talking about a lengthy, athletic big man with outstanding versatility.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
The jump hook, again the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Steps back. Here's Bosniak. Here's O'Brien, and he jams it with authority.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound.
And nice to take a moment to reflect on the magnitude of what he's accomplished here this evening.
GA, you can't take it for granted, can you? This crowd witnessing a tremendous offensive performance.
Boy, beyond prolific tonight. The ability to get his shot and convert at this rate, wow, unprecedented.
The Magic shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Rainman passes to McDaniels. Magic moving the ball around, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Ryder, then the pass to Gafford. Dishes it to Thompson. Here's Ryder. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Baisley. To halt the run. It's rebounded by O'Brien. O'Brien's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Irving looking over the floor. And that one, good. Irving's got 30.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Rainman. He's covered by Irving. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Rainman. Here's O'Brien, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Ryder. Pass to Baisley. Orlando grabs the miss. O'Brien's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. O'Brien's got 11 points here in just the second half. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Ryder, then the pass to Irving. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target with his three. And for the Magic, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Kicks to McDaniels. There's the screen. The pass to Rainman. 6 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Screen by Gafford. Ryder, good.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Magic.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rainman.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Drills the three-pointer.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot by Beasley, no good. Here's Rainman, covered by Irving. They double him with Irving. Here's Bosniak. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Ryder. And they've done it. The Orlando Magic have won the NBA championship.
Thank you, fans, for coming out to support our team tonight.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd, but our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
Let's take you to the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver doing the honors.
boy getting out that broom.
Clean sweep, baby. Let's go.